we are going to be getting some of these components out of the Audi, and it's kind of hard because there's a lot of steps you got to get to just to get down to here. So make sure you watch our full playlist on Audi. You're gonna have to look for our video to get the airbag out, the steering wheel off, and then you're to this point where you can either get the blinker switch or the wiper switch or the clock spring here for your airbag system out. Now once you get this out, you're gonna have to separate these pieces of plastic here. Now there's 2 screws right here that have 2 little holes, and there's 2 screws underneath. These 2 screws underneath pinch this together closed, and these 2 screws here keep it locked in place. So there's no screw up top to lock it in place. The top piece locks to the bottom piece, then the bottom piece locks into the steering neck. So I'm gonna get a regular Phillips screwdriver. I'm gonna stick it in the hole here and undo it. And then there's 2 holes here. I'm gonna stick them in here as well and undo it and take these screws out, and then we're gonna be ready to go. All right, so the 2 that go down in are very small Phillips heads, but the 2 on the bottom are like extremely long Phillips heads. So you see the difference? So make sure you're putting them in the correct place. This one has a very tight thread. This one has a plasticky, thicker thread, like a metal screw almost. So once you get those done, you're just gonna separate that and pull that top piece out. Don't mind how filthy that one is. And then we gotta finagle this bottom piece around a little bit. Whew! My God, was that a fight or what? I feel like I just did 3 rounds with this thing. All right. So at this time, we're going to, there's just a couple of plastic tabs. I'm gonna release the clock spring, and there's 2 sensors in here. So the yellow one, we're just gonna pinch it together and remove it. And then the black one only has 1 pinchy in the middle, and we're gonna remove that. And then here is your clock spring for your airbag. So just remember, if your airbag ever blows up, you have to replace this as well. If this is sending signal that your airbag needs to be deployed, then when you put the new airbag in and you don't replace the clock spring, it's either going to tell your car not to turn on in safety mode, some cars, or it might blow the new airbag up. So make sure you're doing your due diligence on your vehicle for your clock spring. All right, so I know it's a funny angle, but I want you guys to see exactly what I'm working with right here. So if I can zoom in just a little bit, right here where I have this tool, this is a 4 Allen, and right behind here is a little Allen bolt. Now I looked all over the place. I tried to figure out how to get this off, and I couldn't figure it out until someone actually, I looked it up and I saw someone take this one bolt out. So we're gonna go ahead and take this Allen out. And this is the Allen for you. It's like a little hexagon in there, and then that should release this. Now you see all of this got loose right here. Let's zoom out a little bit for you so you can actually see what we're doing. And this will start to pull forward, but now we have a bunch of these connections. So I took one out, this long big one already, and then there's one on the side here. You have to unclip it. a lot of different clips in here. This one just kind of slides straight out. This one kind of pulls out as well. You want to make sure that you keep these tabs in here, these little ropes that go around. These are actually like the microchip bus cable in your computer, same thing. So you got to make sure that if this is a good working part, which it is, you don't want to destroy that, because if you rip that out, you're donezo. And then you had the two over here. Now once you get all of these off, you take this out and it comes as one piece. I think you can separate this side from this side, but I'm gonna see if we can do that. If not, then this is the whole piece right here, and there's one more piece to your Audi, so you don't have to pay someone to fix that. You can probably get this, because this is a 2001, depending on what your car is, you could probably get this fairly cheap nowadays, used, and then put it in. Let's say you paid 50 bucks for this part and you watch a couple of my videos and do it yourself in a few hours, you probably save $200 or $300 in labor. So I hope this builds your confidence, saves you a little bit of money. Give us a like, subscribe, notifications all. We got 30 Audi videos just on the body, sensors, brakes, everything. You can fix everything on your car. And we're going to be rebuilding the 2.7 twin turbo as well, but that's a whole separate Audi playlist. So let's get some work done. So this is the washer blinker setup when you take it all out. Now you can divide it here. You see that this is two different actual pieces that are clipped together. You can divide this and just take off one portion and fix this, snap it back together and reinstall, or the same, or you can get the whole unit, you know, depending on what's cheaper and how physically inclined you are. But I wanted to show you right here, that's that sneaky bolt. So that's an Allen bolt. And if you don't take this bolt off, this will never slide out. Like I was fighting this thing, trying to get it out until I just walked away. And then I just kind of got my eye around it and started looking all around. And I found this one little sneaky bolt that was holding it in here. Now, if you didn't know about this little bolt right here, you would pull on this or try to get a screwdriver and pop this out, and you would break this. And if you have to change this piece and then you accidentally break this piece, well, now you got to buy both pieces. So we don't want to do that. But I just want to show you what this looks like when you get it out so that you can do this yourself. Now, we have like 35 Audi videos already. We're making a huge compilation of videos for Audi. And we're going to move on to the next car that we're going to dissolve and sell parts. But hopefully this will save you some money, build your confidence. You can do this on your own. If you have an Audi friend, please share and like, comment down below on the video. If you've ever done this or your buddy's done this, share the video so that they can save some money as well. Helps the algorithm a lot. And we can get more educational videos out for doing car mechanics to other people like you. So this is the counterweight and clock spring, and I just want to show you what it looks like outside the vehicle now that we can take a good look at it. So the counterweight is this piece. This is actually pretty heavy. I would say this has to be at least 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds, just this little piece of metal. I thought it was compressed aluminum, but I'm not really sure, but it's very heavy. And this is your clock spring. Now, this connects to your airbag system. Once your airbag system is ignited, the clock spring will pop and then tell the airbag to shoot out for the driver so that you can save somebody's life. Now, it's fairly small, and you see it has a lot of legs sticking out of it, so it only goes on one way. It pops into place. The sensor is here that you connect the connection, and once you get it all together, you put this little weight, upside down. You put this little weight on it here, and then you just attach everything like on the video when we took it out. Now, I just wanted to show you that this is very important. If your airbags explode and you put a new airbag in and you don't put a new clock spring in, when you turn the car on and the system thinks, oh my God, the clock spring is popped, it will immediately send
a signal to your airbag and repop the brand new airbag. You don't want to do that. You need to buy this piece, not this piece. This piece is good, but you need to buy this piece again as well, and do it correctly so you don't get hurt. So make sure you watch our videos. We go through a lot of safety stuff. We want to make sure everybody's building their confidence, saving money, and doing things correctly. Please give us a like, hit the subscribe button so you can get more Audi videos. Every time I do something, I just keep adding a video to each column. Porsche, BMW, Audi, we got a Mustang playlist coming. So just make sure that you're doing this. If you have a buddy who has an Audi, please send the playlist or one of these videos and tell them, hey man, this guy Disturbing Kreationz got 40 videos on the whole chassis, how to almost do everything on your Audi. You can start doing it yourself and saving money. And if you ever have a question, just comment down below. It helps out the algorithm. And one of us will get back to you within 24 hours to answer any questions that you have to help you with your mechanics. That's what we're here for. It's free advice, so take advantage of it. So have a blessed day, hit subscribe, and we're out.